Good morning, Downingtown STEM Academy. My name is Ryan Hires.
And my name is Chase Nunciato. Welcome back to another episode of STEM TV Quarantine Edition. Today we are especially excited to present our Thanksgiving special.
As you all know, Thanksgiving is a day to give thanks for everything we have. Though this year may not be the greatest, we have plenty of things to be thankful for. The STEM TV crew is especially thankful for its viewers and the entire STEM community being supportive of us during these very hard times.
Thanksgiving is a day to gather with family and enjoy some food. STEM TV has decided to bring all our segments together for a special episode of STEM TV Quarantine Edition. To start off the festivities is Mitchell with STEM Sports.
Welcome to this Thanksgiving special of STEM Sports. I'm your host, Mitchell Weininger. Let's get straight into that sports action. When I last left you off here on STEM Sports, Downingtown East, it was about to play Downingtown West. Now, 2 weeks later, you probably all know the score of it, but Downingtown East came up top, 21-7, in almost the third lowest scoring Downingtown East versus Downingtown West matchup. Downingtown East and West had scheduled games coming this Friday before Thanksgiving, but unfortunately both were canceled. However, next week we have some huge sports action. The Eagles play the Browns here on Sunday, and they also will play on the Sunday after for your Thanksgiving pleasure. Also, look forward to those Lions and the Packers always playing on Thanksgiving Day. Also, for the Phillies, they are still yet to do much of here in the offseason, but they did hire a new pitching coach who is 33 years old. See if that young talent goes into something good. And then for the Sixers, they have been making lots of moves, if I can say. At the time of recording, they just signed Dwight Howard to a one-year contract. They also have traded away Al Horford and Josh Richardson for Seth Curry and Danny Green, among other players. Let's see if that can turn into promise for the upcoming Sixers year, and let's see if they can make a deep playoff push. And then for the Flyers, still nothing on that front, but the Union has started the MLS playoffs starting today. Let's see if they can go deep and win the title for Philadelphia. Well, this has been your Thanksgiving special edition of STEM Sports. I'm your host, Mitchell Weininger. See you on the other side.
Thanks, Mitchell, for those sports updates.
We have Cammie with her political segment on the Cammie Payne trial. Let's see what updates she has on our current political climate.
Thank you, and good morning, STEM Academy. Happy Thanksgiving week! As usual, I'm Camille Glingen, and welcome back to today's edition of On the Cammie Payne Trail. I hope everyone is doing well as a second lockdown is on the horizon. We have to make sure that, as a community, we are all doing our part to keep Downingtown as safe as possible. Please wear your mask, support essential workers, and keep contact with people from outside of your household to a minimum. As always, my segment revolves around political happenings around the globe. Today, things will be a little different. This show will be filled to the brim with Thanksgiving celebration guidelines across the country, along with the usual feel-good story. Let's get right to it. According to the topic sentence of the CDC's page detailing Thanksgiving guidelines, more than 1 million cases of COVID-19 have been reported in America in the last 7 days. So many more really helpful tips and rules to go by can be found on this page, so check out the video description for the link. Here in Pennsylvania, the state is advising against going shopping before, after, and during Thanksgiving Day. They are also discouraging the serving of alcohol or drugs, which can, quote, cloud judgment and increase risky behaviors, unquote. And, of course, attending indoor gatherings with people from outside of your household is strongly not encouraged. Next door, in New Jersey, indoor gatherings must be limited to 10 people. The small state has seen nearly 15,000 new cases in the past 4 days. So, it is absolutely necessary that these guidelines be enforced. Down in Virginia, no new restrictions are being enforced over the holiday, although they too discourage serving alcohol to prevent questionable judgment. Jumping to the West Coast, California is facing new and justifiably rigid guidelines. Gatherings are not allowed to include people from more than 3 households or mix with other gatherings. Hosts must collect data to enforce contact tracing. Gatherings must be 2 hours long or less. They must be held outside, strictly masked. And lastly, quote, singing, chanting, and shouting, end quote, are strongly discouraged. Hopefully, in the days to come, other states will follow California's lead and make sure this holiday is safe for all those involved. Now, on to today's feel-good story. Charles Schulz's Peanuts is the beloved comic strip featuring Charlie Brown, his friends, and his trusty dog Snoopy. The weekly comic strip eventually developed its own array of cartoon specials, which were lovingly received by longtime fans of the comics and new young viewers. The Charlie Brown holiday specials had aired on PBS, or the Public Broadcasting Service, since their premiere. Quick pause from the story so I can flex on you all with my DVD collection of the Charlie Brown holiday collection. But I'm missing the Christmas one, I think. So instead we got Schoolhouse Rock in there. So yeah. Throughout the ridiculous swell in streaming services over the year, Apple TV managed to gain the rights to the shows, taking them off the air for good. The exclusive streaming platform received backlash in huge amounts after It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown didn't air as usual this year. Millions of fans tuned in annually and were upset that such a wholesome and widespread tradition was seized from PBS by a somewhat greedy company. Well, those fans are in luck. Apple offered to let fans stream free for a couple of days, but PBS wasn't backing down. A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and A Charlie Brown Christmas will air as usual this holiday season, at no cost to the viewer and commercial-free. The Thanksgiving special aired on November 22nd. If you missed it, you can still catch the Christmas special on December 13th. Thank you, PBS! While it is fun to bond with family and friends over a great meal, we need not to forget the origins of the holiday. Native Americans have been treated horribly by the United States and its people for many centuries, and unfortunately still have a disadvantage today. Remaining tribes have been hit hard by the pandemic. In this time of giving, I encourage you and your families to donate to organizations such as the First Nations Development Institute or the Native American Heritage Association, which support tribal health. Thank you for tuning into this week's edition of On the Cami Pink Trail. Stay safe this week, and back to you guys.
Thank you, Cami, for that very informative segment. And always remember, no matter what political opinions you have, make sure to try to enjoy some time together with your family this holiday.
Some fun to celebrate the upcoming break with Sanvi's segment, With All Due Respect. Take it away, Sanvi.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Thanksgiving special. I hope you had fun so far with all the segments that came before us, and I hope you're ready to have way more fun, like objectively saying my segment is absolutely better than everybody else's. I hope you're ready to have a ton of fun with us. And joining us today is my favorite person, Hannah.
Hi.
Her birthday is on Thanksgiving, so I thought what better time to have her on my segment than her birthday special. So today we're going to be playing a Disney game, and I'm going to show you guys an example of it because it is very hard to explain. And I'm terrified for this episode because Hannah is a Disney expert. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm going to show you guys an example. Okay, so the quiz looks like this. This is the A in Disney quiz, but we're going to be doing the M in Disney quiz. So basically all the answers start with A. And it's a 10-minute timer, 20 questions. You click start. There's this answer box, and it doesn't matter what order you type them in. Like I could type Aurora in first, but then I could try to answer like Elsa's sister in Frozen and just type in Anna. And as long as it's correct for one of them, it will automatically go down. And you fill in as many as possible, and once you can't fill in anymore, you hit give up, and it tells you your score, like percentage, how much time you had left, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we are going to be screen recording our game so you know we're not cheating. And we're gonna go do that and update you guys on scores. Bye. I feel like it should be of no surprise to you guys that I won again, even though I thought I wasn't going to, with a 90% to a 74%. Hannah, how many questions did you get right?
I'm very offended. I missed 5, and I'm very ashamed.
That's okay.
But it's okay.
We can do a rematch.
Definitely. I will be back.
That will happen. Okay, I hope you guys have had a fun time. Please go vote on the fashion showdown because that is still a tie. I need you guys to go vote so I can go win. Anyway, have a great Thanksgiving. Have a great Black Friday. Go explode your stomachs on Thanksgiving. Go explode your wallets on Black Friday. And make sure to check out With All Due Respect every single week on STEM TV with me. All right, bye y'all.
Bye.
Thank you for that entertaining segment, Sanvi. Remember, if you want to be a contestant on With All Due Respect, please check on the link in the description below.
You may be going outside this week, it's super important to know the weather so you can dress appropriately. Our STEM weather meteorologist, Brendan, has you covered. Let's hand it over to him now.
Good morning, Downingtown STEM Academy. My name is Brendan Schmallenberger, and today we have another episode of STEM Weather Quarantine Edition. And we're going to be including Thanksgiving and best holiday of all. So, without further ado, let's get right on into it. Coming up for today, Monday the 23rd, we're going to have a high of 53, 40% chance of morning showers. So we are going to be seeing some pretty ample sunshine coming up in the afternoon. Eventually temps will start falling down to 45, with the winds coming from the northwest at 14 miles per hour. And then continuing on into tonight, it's going to go all the way down to 32 degrees, 0% chance of any rain coming by, so it'll be completely clear by then. Of course, we're going to have winds coming from the northwest at 8 miles per hour. And then going into tomorrow, we are going to be having a high of 45 degrees, 0% chance of rain with some pretty generally sunny skies, some few mixed clouds going to be in between, winds from the northwest at 7 miles per hour. And then, of course, we have the most important holiday. Gather your friends, family, over a Zoom call. Of course, you want to stay safe. It's Bill and I's birthday bash. That's right. Going to be a nice 55 degrees, 20% chance of rain. It is going to be pretty cloudy. That is, yes, it is a letdown. Of course, we are going to be having winds coming from the northwest at 6 miles per hour. Best holiday of the year. If you remember last year, of course, we celebrated again as well. So make sure that you prepare a big feast. It is going to be a wonderful Friday. Got Thanksgiving. It's a high of 54. You're going to have morning and afternoon and rain. 50% chance. Winds coming from southwest at 7 miles per hour. It's Thanksgiving. It's not that big of a deal. But, of course, we can go over the week ahead. Wednesday, we go have a high of 53 with some showers going to be mixed in. Thursday, we did go over. It's Thanksgiving. It's just, rain. High of 54. It's Thanksgiving. And of course, we have Friday, the best day of the week, best day of the year by far. A beautiful high of 55 degrees, going to be the highest of the week. Let's go. We are going to be seeing some cloudy skies, but that will not rain on our birthday parade. And then going on to Saturday and Sunday, they are both going to be seeing some rain showers. The only difference Sunday is going to be in the morning. It's going to clear up in the afternoon. Saturday having a high of 51, and Sunday going all the way down to a low of 48. All right, Downtown STEM Academy, that's all we have here today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Wonderful Thanksgiving, of course, if you still celebrate that. It's Thanksgiving. A wonderful Bill and I birthday. Make sure you celebrate that. Go all out as much as you can. Get as much food as you can. Make sure you stay safe in the process, though. And yeah, that's about it. Wraps it up. Send it back to the studio. See you next time.
Thank you for that informative weather update. Make sure you dress appropriately during Thanksgiving break.
Up, we have DASD Community hosted by Sarah. Like usual, she'll be telling us what DASD residents are doing to give back to their community. Today, she'll be putting a specific focus on what people are doing this Thanksgiving season to help those in need. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello, Downingtown STEM Academy. Today for the Thanksgiving special of DASD Community, we'll be discussing some ways you can help give back to our community this Thanksgiving through some organizations. Our first organization on the list is the Lord's Pantry of Downingtown. The Lord's Pantry is a non-profit, 100% volunteer organization that has served families in need for over 50 years with food including non-perishables, fresh food, and other necessary items, such as personal care items. For Thanksgiving, they have an event called the Thanksgiving Basket Distribution, where they send holiday meals to families in need. If you would like to help the Lord's Pantry, you could send in cash or checks to help them buy items for their clients. Checks should be made out to the Lord's Pantry, 141 East Lancaster Avenue, Downingtown, Pennsylvania, 19335. Additionally, they also accept grocery store gift cards, which they then use to take advantage of special store sales. If you want to help families in need this season, check out the Lord's Pantry of Downingtown. The next organization on our list is the Chester County Food Bank. The Chester County Food Bank was formed in 2009 to address the ever-growing hunger problem within the county. Currently, they partner with over 120 agencies. Through this network of agencies, they have been able to donate over 3 million pounds of food to those with limited or uncertain access to adequate food. Due to the timing of the holidays and the global pandemic, there has been a 30% increase in demand for food. The Chester County Food Bank needs your help to reach its $10,000 goal so that they can buy the foods that are being demanded at this time, and they are only at 45% of their goal. If you want to be able to provide a meal to those in need, visit the link below to donate. Donations will be accepted from now until December 31st, so remember to stop by. The final organization is for animal lovers here, the Brandywine Valley Spca. The Brandywine Valley Spca is a non-profit organization that was founded in 1929, and their goal as Pennsylvania's first no-kill open admissions shelter is to advocate for the humane treatment of animals and find them a good home. Over the years, they have found many animals homes through donations that help pay for the shelter's expenses, as well as taking care of the animals. From November 27th to November 29th, from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., the Festival of Trees, a showcase of 200 uniquely decorated trees, will occur at the Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, Pennsylvania. Proceeds from the ticket sales will be donated to 6 different animal rescues, including the Brandywine Valley Spca. So if you want to do something fun this Thanksgiving and help animals, purchase tickets at the link below. That's all we have for you today in this DASD community. Remember to enjoy your Thanksgiving break.
Thanks, Sarah, for that great segment. Unfortunately, we are reaching the end of our Thanksgiving special. However, we still have a little bit more time.
Off this special episode, we have STEM Happenings hosted by Aparna. This week, she's interviewing our very own directors, Krishna and Sharaya, about STEM TV. Take it away, Aparna.
Hey Downingtown STEM Academy, and welcome back to STEM Happenings. This is your host, Aparna Vagbala, and this week we'll be learning about another one of the wonderful clubs that our school has to offer. Joining us on the show this week is none other than STEM TV. You heard that right. This week we'll be checking in with the very club that brought you your morning announcements and now brings you these wonderful episodes every week on Season 2 of STEM TV Quarantine Edition. Joining us today is our director, Krishna Amin, and assistant director, Shreya Chandra. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Good, yeah.
So today, let's get started by getting to know what goes on behind the scenes. How do the club members come together to release these episodes to STEM every week?
So basically, starting every month, we send out a sign up where you can sign up what days and weeks you want to do your specific task, and the tasks we have available are anchoring, doing a segment like this, or editing thumbnails or videos. And after you fill out that survey, that really quick survey, I basically schedule you for a week, and then every week I send out reminders who's doing which week, and then by the end of the week, we usually hopefully have a video in, and that's generally how the process works.
It's cool that there's a lot of different jobs going on, so there's a lot of different things that people can choose to do depending on their interests. And what do I do every week? Well, I sit with the different club or teachers so we can all stay connected and know what's happening at STEM. So it takes a lot of effort and coordination to get things moving. Would you say it's been difficult to adapt to this virtual setting?
It was a bit difficult at first, but once we got the idea running and the signups going, it took some time for people to eventually get used to the entire episode deal on the Zoom meetings and stuff. But we learned to adapt, and since we're such like a tech incorporated club, we were able to navigate through the technical difficulties and hopefully bring some resemblance to our morning announcements through this episode.
Yeah, specifically, we had a little bit of an edge because last year our previous director, Maddie, she sort of set up like a season one, right? She set up a few episodes, but they were pretty loosely done and it wasn't really done on a rigorous schedule. So the main challenge this year was like converting it into like a more rigorous and scheduled format. So we'd actually have an episode up like every week, Monday morning. And really like getting that up every week, Monday morning was a challenge, and having enough content and having it all run smoothly was the real challenge. But after like getting some practice with it, we were able to do it.
And I'd say that we've been really successful. So what does STEM TV do other than release these episodes every week? And what did we do when we were in person?
So another big thing that STEM TV does is live stream, and this can be a number of things such as the football games, STEM events like Powder Puff. We live stream TEDx Youth, sometimes the FBLA events, and a bunch of other random things. But this year specifically, we were lucky enough to be able to live stream some of our football games. We were able to go outside, be nice and socially distanced, and still be able to live stream, which was really rewarding because we really weren't expecting to be able to do that. So it was nice to be able to connect in person safely and live stream a game. Oh, and also when we usually, if we are in school, every Monday morning, not every Monday morning, every morning we do a show, and these are basically like your morning announcements, and some days have like a certain theme. So like usually every Fridays would be STEM happenings. So like in person, that's what Aparna would be doing every Friday. So like that's like what you normally see if we were in school.
So what do you miss about being in the physical studio? And what's your favorite part of STEM TV, whether now or in person?
The thing I miss most about being in person is actually being hands-on and not just using my laptop, but also interacting with all the other people and putting it all together at one point. Plus, we had it more often, which was a lot nicer since it's instead of only once a week, it was 5 days a week. My favorite part of STEM TV is like just the atmosphere. It's very nice and comfortable, and it's very free, and it's very interest based. So if you feel like you want to do something, you can do it. And if you don't really want to do it, you don't really have to. So that freedom and that creativity that we're allowed to do here is my favorite part.
Yeah, I definitely also agree. Like the morning shows are definitely what I miss the most. It's like these like virtual episodes are nice, right? But it's kind of stressful with the editing and like all the scheduling. It's so much like more streamlined in person. And also it's like really chill in the mornings. And I mean, sometimes like 10 minutes before we're scrambling to get people on and stuff like that, but that's fun too. So, you know, it's just like that environment is just, I kind of miss that. And hopefully once everything goes away, hopefully we'll be able to return to that.
Yeah, I miss being in the studio every morning with everyone and getting to connect with all the different club members, because that's also part of the experience, to connect with people that are like-minded and like STEM TV. So is there anything else you want students to know about this club?
Well, we want you to hashtag join STEM TV. You can find more information about the Schoology code, any interest forms in the link in the description below. Super easy. Remember, like if you don't want to do that much, don't sign up for that much, and you will be put on for that much. It's just like you put in how much you want to put in, and that's it. And also, if you want to follow us on at DSDSTEMTV on Instagram, we have a really active Instagram account this year, thanks to our friend Sanvi. She's been doing a really great job with that. So if you want to like have some updates on like new episodes or some sneak peeks at some episodes or some ideas we have, definitely check out our Instagram. But other than that, just if you want to join. But I think that's really it.
Well, that's all for today's interview, folks. As Krishna said, make sure to check out our Instagram at DASDSTEMTV. And thanks for joining us on your show, STEM TV.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
If you want your club to also be featured on STEM Happenings, make sure to fill out the form that's going to be in the description box. I'll be back soon with another interview, but until then, have a great week, and I'll see you later on STEM Happenings. Bye. Bye!
Thank you, Aparna, and our STEM TV directors for that great interview. Don't forget that you can sign up for your club to be on STEM Happenings in the link below in the description.
We would like to remind you to join STEM TV. STEM TV has a wide variety of activities you can participate in, including anchoring, hosting segments, editing videos or thumbnails, or helping live stream the football games. Pulling off holiday specials like these takes a lot of work and effort, so we need all the help we can get. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, please make sure to check the description below for more details on how to join.
We have officially reached the end of our Thanksgiving special. We are forever grateful and thankful for all the people that came together to help make this episode happen. I hope you all enjoy your break and enjoy your time with your friends and family while eating lots of food. Also, don't forget to take some time for yourself and relax and enjoy your free time.
We have for you today, Downingtown STEM Academy. I hope you enjoyed our Thanksgiving special. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you again after the break with another episode of STEM TV Quarantine Edition.